Michael Jackson, MJ, the King of Pop, Moonwalker, whatever you want to call him, the thing he most definitely is the greatest music artist of all time. Yes, I said it. From his music, to his dancing, to his music videos, to his pop culture status, Michael Jackson is the greatest embodiment of musical artistry that we've ever seen. He is my music GOAT, hands down. I was too young to remember his unfortunate and sudden death in 2009, but since then, his music has lived on in history and is considered timeless. I grew up on Michael Jackson, as I remember my parents buying one of his greatest hit CDs a bit after he died, and my mom traumatized me with the Thriller video as a kid. But I didn't truly sit down and listen to most of his music until probably a year and a half ago, as before then I only knew most of his hits and a lot of his random songs from his albums because of the Michael Jackson Experience game. So with that, today, I'm going to attempt to rank every Michael Jackson song. Warning, this list will piss you off, especially for you moonwalkers out there. Y'all do not play about this man. For this list, I'll be basing it off of MJ's 6 studio albums released from when he was alive as an adult. I will also be including his 2 posthumous albums, Michael and Xscape, as they have songs on there that were released and considered new material when they came out. I will also include the 5 main tracks from the Blood on the Dance Floor History in the Mix remix album, as those were also considered new material and there's some gems on there. Now I know that MJ has 4 solo albums from when he was a kid, but he wasn't technically a solo artist at the time, so they won't be included in the ranking. And to be honest, I just haven't listened to them. I also won't be including any of the Jackson 5/Jackson songs, none of his unreleased material, remixes, and unfortunately I will not be including any of the added songs on re-released albums, which include Thriller 25, Bad 25, and Thriller 40. I wanted to include Bad 25 so bad in this ranking, get it? Cause like Bad, like the album, as it is probably my favorite Michael Jackson album from top to bottom, as from Don't Be Messing Around all the way to Fly Away, at least 4 of those songs would probably have made the top 25 because of recency bias and how much I play those songs. But I knew if I included those songs, then I would have had to include the added songs from the Thriller Anniversary albums, which aren't a lot of songs, but I feel like I can't form an actual opinion just from listening to those songs, because a lot of them, like Carousel, I just haven't heard, and I've been listening to these songs on the list for years. The music will be ranked from worst to best, consisting of the bad/mid/hardly a song tier, good tier, great tier, amazing tier, perfect tier, and GOAT tier. I've done enough talking, so let's just start in the bad tier at dead last with nothing. Michael Jackson does not have a single terrible, atrocious, bad song. But unfortunately, Michael Jackson does have some mid songs, so that's where we'll start. These songs in the mid tier are songs that I listen to maybe once or twice when I fully listen to the album, and they just aren't on my rotation, but they have some redeeming qualities that stop it from being a complete bad song. So let's start dead last with Little Susie/Pi Jisoo. Jisoo, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but either way, this is universally known as Michael Jackson's weirdest song. This song isn't bad, but it's very random and honestly very scary to listen to. It takes 3 whole minutes just to get into the song out of a 6-minute runtime, and it is very creepy. It's basically about a little girl named Susie that dies, and he basically tells that story. But like I said, I don't think the song is bad by any means. The storytelling and scare factor is actually pretty good, but if I'm bumping Michael Jackson, this is the absolute last song that I'm turning on. This song is never in the rotation for me, and it is quote-unquote worst song for me just because of the replay value. Smile. I heard this song once and never listened to it again. There's just nothing that special about it that makes me want to go back to it. The Lost Children. I like the message, but it's really slow and I feel like it doesn't match the vibe of the rest of the Invincible album. Cry. Once again, slow and forgettable, but not bad. Childhood. Okay, I know this is probably a hot take since this is the song of basically him opening up about his childhood trauma with his father, but once again, it's just really slow. And it's honestly sad. If we're going by message, this song is great. But other than that, I never replay this song. And that's for all these songs that are in the mid tier. They aren't bad songs, but they're just all basically going to be songs that are never in the rotation for me. And a lot of them are unfortunately his slower songs. Gone Too Soon. Gone Too Soon. Another slow song. But it does have some value since he made it about a kid that he knew that passed away young at 18, but it's just a little too slow for my liking. Speechless. I actually like the sound of this one, but again, it's a little too slow. I don't wanna walk away. Don't Walk Away. Same applies for this one. I like the sound, but it's not enough to make me come back to it. Will You Be There? This is actually somewhat of an upbeat song that gives gospel vibes, and I somewhat actually like it, but it takes a little too long to get into the song, and I feel like the choir does most of the work on the song, with Michael Jackson just doing ad-libs. And the outro is too long with him just talking over the beat. Plus, the choir has done much better on Keep the Faith. It's the Falling in Love. I honestly forgot the song was even on Off the Wall, but after re-listening to it, it has a nice sound and probably should be placed in the good tier, but it's not a song that's in the rotation and probably won't be in the future. The lack of replay value and me just forgetting about it is why it's here. It kind of just sounds like a worse version of Girlfriend. Okay, those are the only songs by the GOAT that I don't really care for. And it's not because they're bad, it's more just because they're slow and forgettable. But if you're an MJ fan, you know he has many songs like that, but they're actually good songs from him. Everything from this point on are songs that I regularly listen to and are the songs that make him the GOAT. So let's go into the good tier, starting with Heal the World. This is the prime example of what I mean. This song is slower, but it has a great message and the song flows well, even though it just sounds like a ripoff of We Are the World. Best of Joy. This is a slower song as well, but it's also upbeat and flows pretty well with a memorable chorus. Guess I learned my lesson much too soon. Much Too Soon. Another slow song, but for some reason this one hits different, and I listen to it a lot more than you would think. I like The Way You Love Me. I like the voice call at the beginning and the overall sound of the song. Get on the Floor. I actually really like this song, but he just has so much better songs that this one is really low. Great disco hit. Burn This Disco Out. Same applies here. Great disco hit, but he just has better songs. Escape. I like this song, but the other songs on Escape are just honestly better. And now that we got to the Xscape songs, just a small disclaimer, I'm using all of the modern beat versions because they're just better. Sorry. Actually, no, not sorry. It's my list. I'll be loving you. I'm kind of mad that this one is this low because it has a really nice, pleasant sound, but like I said for Xscape, they're just better songs. DS. This song is actually a diss track. This song is talking about Tom Sneddon, who is the man who tried to get MJ locked up both times with the allegations, and he basically just disses him in the nicest way possible. He repeats Tom Sneddon is a cold man in the song, but the lyrics say Dom Sheldon, which is probably to avoid lawsuits, hence the name DS. I feel like this song is hated on a little too much by the fan base. Come Together. This is basically just a cover of the Beatles song. Michael does it better, by the way. Not sorry. I Can't Make It Another Day. I love the rock aspect of this song, but other than that, there's nothing too special about it. Good song though. Speed Demon. I love this song in the music video mixed with this place in the Moonwalker movie, but when you match it up with all the other songs on the Bad album, yeah. You Are My Life. I really love the chorus on this song. A nice slow too that has an R&B feel to it. Is It Scary? I like the Halloween theme, but it honestly just feels like Ghost Part 2, as both opening verses use the exact same lyrics. I love how dramatic this song is though. Girlfriend. Michael's basically a snitch on this song. I'm kidding, but he's definitely a W-Mans on this song. Do you know where your children are? Because it's not 12 o'clock. Just Good Friends, a collab between MJ and Stevie Wonder. I feel like I should like this song way more than I do, but it's still good. Threatened. This one is kind of a creepy vibe of him basically saying that he's always watching and you should be scared. Oh my bad, Threatened. Unbreakable. I honestly don't understand the hate that Invincible gets. Yeah, some of the songs sound like they're trying to appeal to the 2000s, but they're good songs and this is a good example. And we get a verse from Biggie. How can you realistically hate? Too Bad. We literally get a verse from Shaq himself. This song is good, but I never really understood why he put it in the GOAT short film. Privacy. A classic MJ song aimed at the media for constantly bothering him. I like the frustrated, scowling mic on this song and just saying leave me alone. I wonder if he'll make other songs like that. Hollywood Tonight. This song is good. I like this song. That's it. Can't Let Her Get Away. I really like the sound on this song, especially the break towards the middle of the song. I don't know why, but when he repeats one of the lyrics of the song, like, still you said goodbye, for some reason it always hits the soul. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Hold My Hand. I mess with Akon on this song. I appreciate songs like this, even though MJ himself probably didn't have creative input on them, because I feel like the estate did a good job of showing what his music probably would have been like had he still been alive. That was the good tier. Those were songs that I listened to regularly, but might skip sometimes. Next is the great tier. You're just another part of me. I'm a bit biased towards this one because it takes me back to when they would play Captain EO at Disneyland. Honestly though, We're Here to Change the World was the better song. History. The title track of the album is great. I love the triumphant feel of this song and it's super inspiring. Ghost. This is known as a song that all of us notoriously went try hard on in the Michael Jackson Experience game. It's used greatly in the short film, and part of me always felt like it was low-key a better song than Thriller, but it just didn't have that same attention. Why you wanna trip on me? I low-key wish everyone could hear this song today. Everybody just stop tripping. He was preaching. Just leave me alone. Leave Me Alone. This was the first song out of many where MJ went after the press. The music video is unique and weird, but I love the song itself. Dangerous. The title track of the album, and I really like it, but the only thing I don't really like is how low the vocals are when he's describing the girl. Other than that, it's great. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. This is one of those songs for me that sounded really familiar, but I just couldn't remember whether or not I have heard it or not. That's how this song is for me. It's so good though that on Bad 25, there were 2 other versions of him singing it in Spanish and French. Okay, those were songs that are great, but not great enough to be amazing. Speaking of amazing, let's move on to that tier, opening with She Drives Me Wild. I don't know why, there's certain things in songs that I love for no reason. Like in this one, the way he says, oughta known better, just hits different. I really love the production on this track too. The Dangerous album is one of his most underrated in terms of production. Whatever Happens. The Spanish inspiration just makes this song. It's so good. Tabloid Junkie. This is probably his best song when it comes to talking about the press, and it's still relevant now more than ever with the effect of social media. Songs like this are why I say his music is timeless. Slave to the Rhythm. This song is just a vibe. I love it. Money. I always hear people talk bad about this song, but it's honestly one of MJ's most underrated songs. Go with it. Go with it. Jam. I really like the sound of this song, and being a big basketball fan, when my mom told me that as a kid that Michael Jordan was in the music video, it became one of my favorites and it still is to this day. You Are Not Alone. This song is just a classic. Even though it's a slower song, I've always loved the sound of it. Not to mention the lyrics are what make this song. Working Day and Night. I remember this song being on the Are We Done Yet soundtrack when they were rebuilding the house. Remember how I said there were just random parts of songs that I love? The part where he says, I'm so tired now, just hits different for some reason. Because the doggone girl is mine. The Girl Is Mine. And I don't know if you haven't noticed yet, but here's the first song we have from the Thriller album on the list, which is crazy because we are a little more than halfway into the ranking. But this one is tough because I love this song, and for years I've always heard everyone say that this was the worst song on Thriller, and at first I disagreed, but when I matched it up with every other song, it low-key kinda is. This song is still really underrated though. Blood on the Dance Floor. I've always liked this song on the Michael Jackson Experience. That was the amazing tier. These songs are borderline perfect, but there's an aspect of them that makes them just miss it. But every song from this point on is a top tier Michael Jackson song and is flawless. Absolutely perfect songs that I have nothing bad to say about. Thriller. Okay, hold on, I can explain, I promise. This is literally the title track of the most popular album ever made. How is this outside the top 20? This is one of his best and most iconic songs. I can already hear you guys in the comments, I know. This song has some of the most unique production ever. The music video revolutionized music videos forever. It's the Halloween anthem, and that's why I think I have it so low despite it being so iconic. I almost put this song as the worst song on Thriller because I really don't listen to this one that much, and it's so much tonally different than the other songs on the album. Don't get me wrong, it's a perfect song, bars. There's nothing wrong with it. But it is a Halloween song at the end of the day, so knowing that I'm going to hear this song every day in October, as good as it is, I am not bumming it like that because I have to be in the mood to hear a scary song any other time of the year that's not in October. Sometimes I just let it ride if it pops up just because it is an amazing song overall, but if we're in the middle of March and I hear that door creak trying to scare me, I'm skipping it 99% of the time. Despite all of that though, it's still one of his most iconic songs and probably has the greatest music video of all time, even though it traumatized me up until I was 17. I'm 21 right now. I hated the Werecat transformation part so bad that low-key I got anxiety hearing this song every Halloween. I didn't get over it until I saw the Michael Jackson 1 show in Vegas and they played clips from it in the Thriller section, but it really wasn't that scary. Give In To Me. I really love the rock aspect of this song, and I love how dramatic it is. Another prime example of the underrated production on Dangerous. 2000 watts. For whatever reason, this is one of his most hated songs, but I absolutely love this song. It's so underrated. The futuristic sound mixed with him singing in his natural deep voice. I also really like the what in the break of the song. A Place With No Name. The storytelling on this song is really good, and I love the overall vibe. She's out of my life. She's Out of My Life. This is one of MJ's slowest songs, but for some reason, this one hits different. In my opinion, this is one of his best vocal performances of his career. Either he was really in character during this song, or he really got his heart broken, because you can hear him start to choke up while singing multiple times in this song, and I think that's why I love this song. It feels real and natural. Baby Be Mine. This is another candidate for the worst song on Thriller for a lot of fans, but this song is really underrated and I love it. This Time Around. Angry MJ is very present in this song and I love it. He even curses a bit. This song is basically a better version of DS as he laughs at Tom Sneddon in the media for trying to bring him down with the allegations. I love these songs from the History album where he's just mad and doesn't care. We also get a great rap verse from Biggie here, and this is just a perfect response to the allegations thrown at him. Alright, that was the perfect tier. Songs that are 10 out of 10s with no problems, but they're just missing a teeny bit of something to make them part of his best songs that he's ever made. But these next songs are literally the King's best songs. We have 37 songs left. This man is the GOAT. Bad. How can you not love this song? It's a classic. The music video is iconic also. Did you know that Prince was supposed to play the bad guy role in the short film and the music video, but he turned it down simply because the song opens with "Your butt is mine"? I always thought that was funny. You give me butterflies. Butterflies. This song always felt like one of his more heartfelt love songs, and I think the vocal performance is top tier on this one also. Who is it? Who is it? This is one of those heartbreak songs that has actual impact on me just because of the fact that you don't know why she left, and if she did, who did she leave for? Just the thought of that hurts, and it didn't even happen to me. She's Invincible. This is one of the best songs sonically in the album. The intro goes so stupid for some reason. Heartbreaker. This is probably my favorite out of the 2000s sounding songs like Unbreakable and Invincible on the Invincible album. A lot of people call this song mid, and I know you guys probably have your pitchforks up screaming at me because this song is ahead of Thriller, but I love the way this song sounds, and plus it's one of MJ's most catchiest choruses. The Way You Make Me Feel. Classic love song. Behind the Mask. Easily the best song off the Michael album. I know the Michael album is probably the most frowned upon work from MJ since it literally have fake songs on it that weren't even him, but this song is amazing because it sounds like something he would have actually made. Off the Wall. This song is so good. It's probably the best title track off of any Michael Jackson album. Superfly Sister. This is probably on my top 5 of his most underrated songs. I hate that I can't put it higher than 29, but I love the production of this song so much. I gotta say, it's fantastic.
Say that again?
Wanna Be Starting Something. The message of this song alone just makes it goated. I'm saying I'm Sama Makusa. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. This song is nothing short of classic. His vocals go so crazy on this song.
Got to make sweet love till the break of dawn.
Break of Dawn. This song has legitimate crack in it. The production is top tier. I try to keep my channel PG-13, but this is probably the Michael Jackson song where you can have the most intimate, most passionate. We have reached the top 25 Michael Jackson songs. Let's keep it going. Love Never Felt So Good. I know the fans don't like this version of the song because of the Justin Timberlake feature, but this is the best version. Not sorry. I'm biased because I grew up with this song heavy, but I don't care. This song is fire.
I want to love you.
PYT. How can you not love this song? Not only is the song itself one of the greatest love songs of all time, but it gave us the crazy sample flip on Kanye's Good Life. Now that I think about it, this song might be a little too low. Morphine. This song is amazing, but it's a little bittersweet because it's a song about drug addiction, and that's unfortunately what killed him. But it's a very underrated song nonetheless, and it has one of the most unique sounds of any MJ song.
I'm the blue gangsta.
Blue Gangsta. This one might be recency bias because I've been bumping this one heavy this year, but this song shows that if MJ were still alive, he would very well be able to adapt to the modern sound. Scream. I love how angry he is on this song. So angry that he drops one of the most unexpected F-bombs in history. Much of the History album is in response to the allegations in 1993, as this was the first album to come after the fact, but the sound is unmatched and the music video is iconic with the brother and sister duo of Michael and Janet. That guitar part is insane, by the way.
If the angels came for me, I tell them no.
Heaven Can Wait. I know TikTok boosted this song, and to be honest, that's how I found out about it, but it's honestly for good reason. This is one of the most catchy choruses of a Michael Jackson song, and the beat is, well, how do I say it? Heavenly. Chicago. Probably MJ's most popular song within the past 5 or so years, but I completely understand why. This song is goated. From the beat to the storytelling, the estate cooked with this one. You Rock My World. This is his best song in the modern era, hands down.
Keep the faith, yeah.
Keep the Faith. This, in my opinion, is Michael Jackson's most underrated song ever. This song just makes me feel the biggest sense of upliftment. I feel like I want to go give a speech after hearing this song. The choir adds such a perfect touch to this song and makes me so inspired. The production is done so well, and it sounds like the most inspiring gospel-sounding song ever. I honestly wished I messed around and put this top 10 because it low-key is. I love, and I mean love, this song.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
They Don't Care About Us. This is one of the most powerful songs ever made. I know it was a joke to say that Michael Jackson was black and white, but he was always black the whole time, even with his vitiligo, and this song shows it. The guitar solo in the middle of the song is so beautiful. This song has only become more and more relevant as time has gone on.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Smooth Criminal. Probably in the top 3 of his most popular songs. The storytelling on this song is top tier, and it's probably his best music video besides Thriller. Liberian Girl. The production alone makes this song in his top 15 ever. The last verse of this song makes me flow. Remember the Time. The sound of this song, man. The vocals on this song go so stupid. It's so good that I barely have anything to say about it. Dirty Diana. I love the drama on this song, and it's a story that's told very well. Michael Jackson is the only artist who could tell the most trifling story on the song that have you bobbing your head and doing air guitars. The Lady of My Life. Rolling Stone really tried to say that this was the worst song on Thriller. When I get married, I want to dedicate this song to whoever my wife is. That's how good it is. Whoever wrote that article needs to be fired. It's been a journey, but we made it to the top 10 Michael Jackson songs of all time. Each one of these songs are songs that are my favorite, but for some, there's deeper meanings as to why I love them. Starting with
Baby, it don't matter if you're black or white.
Black or White. I mean, this one is obvious. This is easily Jackson's most powerful song when talking about racial issues. The music video is just as good with the shifting faces part at the end and the ending sequence where he destroys all the windows with the racial slurs written on them. It's a great tune to vibe to, but when you truly listen to the words, it's more than just a dance tune. In the Closet. I know, this song is freaky, but who cares? This song has one of the best productions of an MJ track. And I don't know who did the female vocals on this song, but she did her thing. It's a song that reminds me the most of the MJ Experience game, mostly because of the old brownish filter that was on the song level and that was in the music video. So this one might be a little biased, but so what? This song hits. Beat It. I feel like this is Michael's most classic song. We love it because it's greatly produced and the chorus is one of the most memorable and quotable ever. But honestly, as I got older, the more I appreciated this song for its message. He's basically trying to say that it's not worth it to come off as tough and have something to prove to people because it gets you nothing but hurt and in trouble. I think one thing that people forget about Michael Jackson is how down he was for real world problems. He even hired real gang members for the music video of this song to help bring awareness. In a lot of these songs, he gives us iconic dance hits, but there's really a double meaning underneath a lot of them, and that's why I have him as my GOAT. Rock With You. The vocal performance is the sole reason why it's here. MJ somehow also made a memorable video just by standing there singing with a glittery outfit on with some strobe lights in the background. How can anybody say that this man is overrated or anything in that realm? Earth Song. I absolutely love the vocal performance on this song. I go as far to say that it might be the best of his career. I go crazy on this song whenever it comes on in the car. Out of all the songs that he's made regarding the world and the environment, this is easily the best one. I don't know how many times I mentioned music videos in this ranking, but this music video is also memorable. I don't know what it is about this song. I truly don't. The choir is brought back and they just complete the song. I think this might be his most powerful song. Not even joking. I Can't Help It. This song is just mwah. I don't know what it is about this song, but it's just a vibe. I know I said Keep the Faith was his most underrated, but honestly, it's this song. No question. The chorus is also one of the most catchy in his catalog. I know having this song at number 5 is probably crazy, but I don't care. It's just something about this song that makes me love it so much. I could listen to this 100 times in a row and not get sick of it. This is probably in the top 3 best produced Michael Jackson songs ever. Human Nature. The intro to this song just makes me want to float. Even the subject matter of this song is deep, and this is just one of those songs where you sit down and just rethink about life. Every time I say that a Michael Jackson song is one of his best produced, another one just comes up and washes the last one. This song has also been sampled to hell, which just goes to show how incredible this song is. I'm telling you, whoever produced this song used to have their name in the Hall of Fame just for this song alone. Billie Jean. Not only is this Michael Jackson's most popular song, it's probably in the top 5 most popular songs ever made. Everyone knows this song no matter how old you are. It's easily one of the greatest storytelling songs ever of any genre, and to this day, we still don't know if the kid was his son. This song is infamously known as the song where he first did the moonwalk in 1983 at the Motown 25 celebration, and that's still one of the greatest performances of all time. But I feel like even though it's not at number 1, it wouldn't be crazy to call Billie Jean the greatest song of all time. Just by hearing the first 2 drums in the first second of the song, you already know what song is about to play. I think everyone can agree that this is no doubtly a top 3 Michael Jackson song. Man in the Mirror. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we got Man in the Mirror. I know I just glazed the Earth Song a crazy bit ago, but I'd be lying if I said this wasn't his most powerful song. The main message of this song is making change, but I think what makes this song so special is that he preaches that in order to make a change in the world, you have to start with yourself. And that just hits different because as people, we get so caught up in trying to fix other people and other problems in the world, but with that, we never realize that we have to fix ourselves before we try fixing anything else. The inspiring second half of this song ups the tempo, and once Michael brings the choir in, you know that the song goes from good to amazing immediately. I remember this song and video being the opening of the Moonwalker movie, and it's still so impactful to this day. Everything about this song is perfect. From the vocal performance, to the message, to the overall sound. This song was so close to being number 1, and I can honestly make the case that this is 1B to the number 1 spot. But as good as the song sounds, we cannot deny that the message is one of the most impactful ever, and the fact that Michael was able to make a hit about it just further shows why he is the greatest ever. And for my number 1 greatest Michael Jackson song that he's ever made, out of all the hits that this absolute GOAT gave us for decades, the greatest song he has ever gave to us has to go to
Like Stranger in Moscow.
Stranger in Moscow. Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. I always remember this song being the sad black and white song on the Michael Jackson The Experience game, but as I got older, I understood why. MJ gave us songs like Billie Jean and Beat It, and inspiring messages like Man in the Mirror, But this song takes the cake. The biggest plague of Michael Jackson's career, as we all know it, are the child molestation accusations that he's been accused for not once, but twice in his career. And despite being found not guilty in both cases, people still to this day look at him as a weirdo that was inappropriate with kids. While other songs like DS and This Time Around have Michael come with anger towards everyone for trying to ruin his career, Stranger in Moscow shows him being vulnerable and showing how he truly felt during the first case of accusations. He wrote the songs during the midst of the allegations in the hotel room in Russia, hence the song title, Stranger in Moscow. He uses many Russian metaphors as stand-ins for the media, and when you truly sit down and listen, this song is so sad, yet a perfect conveyance of how Jackson was feeling during those times. He talks about how lonely he was, how he went from being one of the most loved figures on earth to all of a sudden falling off and being attacked, and how those attacks just kept coming on and on because of how famous he was. In the chorus, he constantly asks, how does it feel, likely referring to the media questioning him about everything. And he answers by saying, when you're alone and you're cold inside, which just shows how everyone turned on him. But there is a sense of happiness in the song, as he also makes a metaphor for his loyal fans who stick by him and says that the happy days will drown the pain, even though he's still hurting from being accused. In a slow song that I should not be a fan of considering my early rankings, this song is so well produced and he just conveys the feelings regarding the allegations so well with the metaphors. The replay value is surprisingly high on this song, as it is sad but it's just upbeat enough to constantly listen to, with the beatboxing backing the beat and the overall sound of the song. The vocal performance is great on this song too, even though he doesn't have that many verses aside from the chorus. Stranger in Moscow is easily, in my opinion, the best song that Michael Jackson has ever released. And that's it for the ranking. This video was so much harder to do than the Kendrick Lamar ranking video. The first 50 or so songs were pretty easy to rank, but once we got to the perfect tier and onward, that's when it was hard because Michael Jackson just has too many good songs. He's truly the greatest to ever do it, and I feel like there's no debate. To have almost half your songs in your discography be perfect is insane. Since I didn't include any of the Bad 25 songs, which is my personal favorite MJ album when added with all the original songs from the original album, here's at least the sections where each song would be included. I held off doing this video for so long because not only did I know that it was going to take long to do, which this video most definitely did, but it's so hard to rank music sometimes because you might have a song that you like better than one that's actually a better song, but the replay value clouds your judgment a bit. But these are all my opinions, and I know this list pissed y'all off, so let me know the hottest take of this video. I know some of y'all probably have It's the Falling in Love or something as a top 10 Michael Jackson song. But that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.